great shot of our beautiful city. And again, it's great to have basketball back, albeit in a very fans here in the building. But these will be the starting five for both teams and maybe throughout at parts of the season.
You get Serge out of there.
A good look at Donovan Mitchell. We'll talk about him and his playoff. Found his rhythm in the bubble. Bogdanovich frees himself for a three. Trail 3-0. Donovan Mitchell will bring it up. Only one true point guard on this roster. Doesn't seem to matter. George to Beverly. A catch and shoot three, and he knocked in for Mitchell. Sheds his defender in Beverly. Waltzes down the lane. And Gobert just.
Mitchell, when he penetrates from getting to the rim and dunking or finishing.
Kawhi Leonard can be ahead.
Paul George feeding on the post up. Kawhi catches it, turns. As coach when he said, yeah, there is some things over there we have to pay attention to.
Conley knocks down with a hope to shoot more threes and play at a higher pace. Beverly, a rhythmic three.
He's got that one mastered. Little penetration, spot up Patrick, knock it down. Doesn't mean they can't bring him in early if he doesn't start and rotate that way.
Strong drive from Clippers. Lead by 2.
Patrick Beverly draw the defense.
A nice pickup for them. Beverly in tandem with Zubac floats it up.
And the finish with 2 hands by Zoo.
And dispelled some rumors and myths that were, to be honest, I was saddened about. Oh, a tough shot.
Watch right at the end of this. When he elevates and comes down, there's a little contact right there. Left leg, but up a little gingerly.
Bogdanovich with a seductive ball fake. Batum on the fly. Zoo screens for George, gets to the rim, count it, and a
gives Utah possession. Watch this. Contact, concentration, strong enough to still put it.
The per 48 minutes, which kind of levels the playing field for everybody. And finish with both. Jackson the floater not there. Zubats creating space. Oh my! And
when you get it under the rim like this, sometimes you'll see ball fakes, but instead he was trying to get control.
It was the creature you saw on the right. The snow wasset is a mythical creature. It sheds its legs as it burrows into the snow wasset. But Brian, I know you and I were tweeting about that this morning. I had to Google snow wasset. Did you?
Not this time. Lou, all he does feed. Ingles eases into a transition three. Shaquille Harrison, who's a very gifted perimeter defender, now gets some assistance from Kabengele. Rises in the mid.
It's a good defender, by the way. He's long, he's athletic, but he gets past him and he takes on Rudy.
To Harrison. Plenty of time on the clock for Clarkson, but he flings a three despite the drive and the dish to Kennard. A little give and go, and now Lou reappears in the corner. Kabengele feels about 10 feet tall right now, and he should. Kennard, a step back three. It is all by 5, and now Kennard able to step away for the tray. Clippers by 5.
Opposed to conceding one pass away.
For what it's worth, the Clippers were a top 5 defense and a top 5 offense. Kabengele sets the screen for George, who penetrates and pitches to Batum, who floats up early for Utah. They give to Clarkson, who misses their long rebound. Back up top to Conley, who not gives to Zoo, who hands it off to George. Slaloms his way to the foul line for him. I'm still in preseason mode too. I'm still in preseason mode. Bogdanovich is not.
Let's see, Mitchell kick it out to
5. I am not concerned about Kawhi Leonard as Mitchell.
Bogdanovich, who is a terrific shooter. Mitchell may have carried.
At 58, and yet we're tied past the midway point of his second quarter. Leonard fades, fire. Batum defends it well, but Ingles able to get it into Conley. Ball reverses to Mitchell.
We'll see the quick catch, elevation, and
Utah led 7-2 early on. That was their largest cushion. Leonard for 3 gets it right back.
Coming off. Decided I've had enough misses. I'll knock one down here.
O'Neal with a ball fake, frees himself, lunges the shot. And Mitchell shot out of a cannon back the other way. Clarkson there off the bench. Utah struggled scoring off the Pine a year ago. Clarkson aided
as often as guys who were drivers and slashers.
Conley for 3.
Gobert right at the end of the play. He's on the weak side. Right there you see him throw.
Kennard. Oh, and He hasn't played in a calendar year, but everyone has high hope will be by how much. John Tucker is out there, former teammate of Mitchell. Spoon feeds in at the turn. It's time now for the top tier play presented.
He's not. He was born in New Jersey. His name was Chris Ford. Let's watch who sets this screen to free up the three-point shot. Happens to be
because my son Henry just did a project on the history of basketball. I believe it came in prior coming into this game. O'Neal in some trouble, finds the outlet at Mitchell, who not much lethal inside the logo. 3 to shoot. Bogdanovich, a catch and shoot three.
That 24-second clock was going off.
Batum, can he retaliate? Yes! Absolute brutal schedule. Quinn Snyder managed, and they got into the playoffs. O'Neal to the rim, lays it.
Must make sure to cover the backcourt. Can't let him get these easy ones. Season that took place, and of those 9, Brooklyn, Indiana, Oklahoma City, and
after the Clippers built a pretty nice lead. There's Leonard, a great look at a 3, and does exactly. Bogdanovich. Mitchell weaves his way inside, and
see Donovan Mitchell right here come up, and Batum never comes back after the
5 inside there. No, Favors with a rebound. Ingles passes up a great look, perhaps him. He has the loose ball for the Jazz, gets it ahead to Mitchell. To Favors, my instincts tell me that's good.
That's pretty darn good.
Does the broadcasters jinx?
Just as you were talking about him, he decided to reward you with great knowledge.
And controls for Utah.
You hate to see him miss a shot, don't you?
I really believe that was a pass. There is, and again, likely done for the preseason. Ingles fakes the pass to Gobert. 66, Utah out in front. Reggie Jackson for 3. Knocks. In fact, Reggie stayed at one of PG's houses here in Los Angeles during the quarantine as Gobert. Niang finds Clarkson, who disappears behind a bone crush. Jackson pushing the tempo for the Clippers. Sidestepping defenders.
To do when he got into the middle of the paint, like right about here, I'm saying, uh-oh, what's going to happen next? Able to use.
He does get the 3-point Suns. They won both of them, scoring at least 110 plus points as Nia. Another screen set by Gobert. Clarkson gets very clever.
Outstanding effort for the most part, but you've got very good offensive players there. How about that one, Clarkson?
Time to shoot.
And that's one of the things that Ty Lue's trying to stop is the ball being pounded into the ground.
Early offense and the play after the play. Strong misses the dunk over Kabengele, and here comes Jackson. He glides in with a Fixin. As a Azubuike, the rookie out of Kansas, or was that Favors? A big gets to Coffee, goes down the lane to the rim with a left hand.
Off the dribble in the lane, take on that defender, a chance for a 3-point play.
Favors hands it off to Clarkson, fakes the 3. It's a seductive one. Ready for the season to begin. A team that fouled the 3-point shot 3rd most in the league is man. Man into the paint. Oh, a nice little Utah.
Man takes on the big guy. He's got size, elevates.
Niang. A floater is good and tries to find Kennard. It's picked off, and here come the Jazz the other way. Forrest juggles, but it's Niang lobs it to Favors. In traffic, no. Oturu has the loose ball. Clippers do not have a lot of time. Kennard is aware and not a local kid. And now it's Niang. Steps behind the 3-point line. Boy, he looks good. Coffee left alone. That provokes a 3. And man drives on Oni. Rises for a contested.
Coming. He cut back door. There was no one to pass to.
I think Kawhi Leonard could do that, but maybe nobody. Room gives it to his collegiate teammate Amir Coffey. Lets it go from 20, and Amir Coffey down by 14. Terrence Mann to Kabengele for
before that the big man can shoot threes and make them, and he gives us a little look right here at his build.
Harrison. Harrison spent time will fall to 0-3. I'm not here to overreact. I am not concerned. As Terrence, let's talk. Let's reconvene if you're nervous in March. Nice shot. He has it. Irizoni, local kid does, and it was a runaway of Steve Ballmer. It's not a surprise for those of us around us, but the more we pitch in together, the faster this whole nightmare will get over. 21-100, Utah out in front. Lob to Tucker again. He is.
So on this pass, where it comes from, one dribble over the half-court line, throw it up there, and
Oni draws a crowd, plays back up to Tucker. Late in the clock, back to Cabangeli for three. Likely the final possession for the Jazz here in the paint. The running right-hander is short, and that will do it. The Clippers stayed healthy. There's a process for sure. Not going to be overly concerned. I mentioned nice effort here tonight. 13 points on 7 shots. Lou in Denver to take on the Nuggets in a tiny bit of